Welcome back to Spin TV's next day coverage. We're here at the 2019 European Open. We've got lead card final round action. This is the final 9 holes of the tournament. I'm Nate Perkins, and I'm joined here with 4-time world champion Paige Pierce.
Yeah, this is going to get crazy. We have 3,500 fans out here at the Beast. You will have myself, Henna Blomroos from Team Pro Discus, Catrina Allen from Team Prodigy, and Eveliina Salonen from Team Innova. We are competing at our first major of the year, so stakes are high and nerves are definitely coming into play.
Yeah, I mean, this is the biggest stage in disc golf. You said it yourself, 3,500 fans. This entire area right here is just filled with people. I've never seen a gallery like this before. It truly makes playing disc golf special.
Yeah, it does. So this one, Catrina's lining up her X3. This one has so much glide. We've seen her go right quite a ways. This one, she's playing way more aggressive. She's trying to get a 3 on this one today, Nate.
Look at that late flip.
Gorgeous.
And we haven't seen her throw that disc too much this tournament.
No, not really.
I really like the flight of that one.
I like the way Henna throws this one, too. This is her Razor-y. Hyzer flip, it pops up to flat and just rides for a while and then still gets that hyzer out.
Oh, just so much power. And to pass that OB corner right there on a pure hyzer shot is big.
Eveliina's opting for her color glow destroyer here. She's putting this one on anhyzer, full flex, and also in a much better spot than she has been landing. You know, everybody's kind of been going right of those trees, playing this one really safe, but you know, trying to get a podium finish, you got to be a little bit more aggressive today. That one just came out way too hyzer on.
Is it going to get past the OB?
No, not enough on that one. So I don't really see a good line, so I'm just going to lay up with my putter and go for the bogey 5 from there. Still not an easy shot, though.
No, certainly not an easy shot. Hit the fence.
Good stop. There is a gap in that fence that we saw Catrina go through earlier this week. Somehow.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Henna lining up her Titan. You can hear she doesn't like it.
Yeah, she knew it started out a little too wide. Yeah, the further you are away from this pin, the more difficult it is. This green is really small. There's OB right, OB up on the hill.
Catrina,
that's gonna get a little
great
roll
shot.
toward the pin.
Yeah, this is a common ground play that you'll see is with the slope downhill from left to right. A lot of hyzers are coming in and getting rolls towards the basket. And this is my suspect, just a little short, get a bounce and a roll.
And that's really a veteran move right there. You made the big mistake off the tee, and instead of trying to fix it all in one shot, you decided to lay up to a better position, a safer position, and then approach with a mid-range. Oh no.
You know, just a tiny bit of turn on her wrist there, and it just glided down the hill. This shot is so incredible, you guys. Seriously. Sorry for the sound effect.
No, I love the sound effect. Just shows how passionate you are about the game and how much you love just seeing good shots.
Yeah, that was so sweet. You know, we saw Kristen in round 1 hit the fence right in front of her because it's overhead height and it's hard to get a good throw off inbounds from there. So it was awesome to see her pull out that trick shot and land inside the bullseye. Great shot.
And that's just a sweet birdie from Catrina. This is not an easy hole.
Not at all. And she was saying it's one of her favorite holes. She really likes this one.
Awesome. Good to see her snag that birdie 3, and she's actually going to pick up 3 strokes on Henna.
Yeah. Big swing coming into the back.
We are at the 2016 Kona Pista Open. 2 holes to play. I'm 2 strokes behind KJ and Paul Macbeth. What I had to do was obvious. Eagle, ace. Put a really good drive out there. Found myself 150 feet short. I was talking to my dad about it. I need to throw this in. Grabbed my most understable P2. Gave it plenty of air, plenty of power. And I just watched it glide, glide, glide. Hit the chains, heard that sound, and then it was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be beaten today. Winning in front of my dad was honestly a dream come true, and I couldn't have done it without my P2.
Yeah, I might be biased, but those commercials are really great.
They're really good.
Disc golf is really fortunate to have a player like Simon Lizotte on board. All right, moving on to one of the most difficult holes on the course, hole 11. It's a par 3, 120 meters. That OB pond, it seems like it's in the perfect spot to catch every disc that would normally get inside the circle.
Yep.
The layup is really tough.
Catrina with this D2
Oh, this
hyzer
looks
flipped
great. That needs to just
over the
stick.
road. Great shot.
Perfection, really. You can't throw it too much better.
Eveliina grabs her Ricky Wysocki destroyer here.
Stick.
Good shot, just a little bit too left, you know?
I mean,
that's such a good shot.
It really is. The level of commitment on all 3 of these shots so far. Just kind of another early release with that same disc.
Yeah. Yep, so that one finds OB, and honestly, OB's pretty easy to find on this hole.
Yeah.
Henna now with her razory, my favorite disc to watch her throw. Hyzer flip up to flat. This is riding.
Oh, so unlucky. Oh gosh, that reminds me of Greg's shot 2 years ago. Just getting that last stake to keep it. I mean, that was going to be inbounds inside the circle.
Yeah, in the circle.
Wow. Super unfortunate.
Eveliina and I taking our meter in, trying to save a par, but we are still outside circle 2, so it's a long look from there. Catrina, though, has a chance for birdie.
She's going with the straddle. Is she gonna jump a little bit on this?
I would think so. It's pretty far still.
That's a good putt to be able to commit like that, give it a chance, but still she's still in the bullseye right there.
Stress free. Henna looking to save her par.
Oh, and she does. And she loves it. And we got the spin back. Look how high it is.
Yes.
3 or 4 feet above the top band.
I love that. You know, it's good to see her hit that putt because there's no reason her and I should be taking the same score on this hole. Her shot was nearly perfect, and mine was immediately early released.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was super happy to see her hit that just because I think this hole could be designed a little bit differently for next year. I'd like to see it. I think a bad shot and a good shot take the same score, so I think it's the only one on the beast that could use a little bit of help. You agree?
Yeah, I think that you probably are not the only player that feels that way about hole 11. It's bit all of us. Moving on to hole 12, par 4, 168 meters. Another really tricky low ceiling, but you're also throwing uphill.
Yeah, this one is incredible. It makes you think about it so much. You're thinking so many different things just because, like you said, super low ceiling, but the angle of that hill, if you get it too turned, you're cut rolling straight into those trees on the left, and you know, it's hard to save even a par from over there. Catrina's been going with the roller and getting the birdie on this one. Today, she kind of hits that tree and leaks over there to the left. So she's going to be out of position for the birdie, but we'll see if she can save par.
Oh, and if that crests the hill, that could be good. No cut roll. And yeah, it just makes this hole difficult because you need to move from left to right. So you need to have it on Annie, but too much Annie, and that's exactly what happens. This one might get a little cut roll down to the, okay, checks up. she's pretty far back there. She's also
Yeah.
going to be out of position.
Didn't quite get it high enough to crest that hill, so she's going to be way back.
And we've seen you go convict, and this has been a similar result that we've seen, just not quite enough turn. Maybe another roller?
Looks like she's
going air shot.
Yeah, she's grabbing her mid. She's not trying to get around the corner, just trying to play safe for the 4, but kind of hinders herself behind that giant tree. Wow. Eveliina, beautiful release. Nice and powerful and committed. Flat. Henna kind of sees she doesn't have much, so decides to pitch out. Oh, and now a patent pending.
Yeah,
I'm wondering why she's going with this stance here.
I'm curious as well why she's going with that. That seems like a really technical shot. Look at this rope.
That's why.
Wow.
I didn't see anything in her way, so I'm curious about that one, but great shot. You know, obviously she knew something we didn't.
Oh, and I love your follow through on that one. You hit the gap and you're like, get through.
Catrina, sidearm roller. Love to see this.
All right, little helpful tree, and she didn't like it, but she's going to have a look for her par. Another jump putt into circle 1, and that I feel like that jump putt saves you some strokes, half a stroke around or something.
Definitely. I feel that way too.
Yeah, just the way that you're able to, you don't have to turn your shoulders and throw a technical backhand. You're just able to, I mean, you can jump putt like 100 feet comfortably up to the pin.
Yeah, just about 100. If it's over that, I start to feel like it's too far. So, Henna, it's an unfortunate miss there, but she's still got 4 strokes on Catrina at this point. So, you know, she will maintain second as of now, but the gap's kind of getting a little bit nerve-wracking, especially with these back holes coming up.
Yeah, again, Henna misses another one inside the circle. She just got a few things to work on with that putt. I don't think she's quite found her putt yet. And when she does, she's going to be dangerous.
Oh my gosh, yes. She's dangerous right now even. Yeah, that's a scary thought to have.
Yeah, I mean, when she starts putting as well as you do and as well as Catrina does, she's going to be contending. We just need to get her over to the U.S.
Hole 13, this is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, you've got a tight gap off the tee. You can't hit any of those 2 first trees or the hole is over for you.
Yep.
You need to crest this hill really to be in the prime position right here. And then you've got options into the green. I love this pin placement right here.
And it's got that little mound behind the basket too, so if you have too hot of an approach, you're kind of putting uphill. So yeah, I love the pin position as well. Eveliina's been going sidearm on this one, feeling good about hitting the gap with it, but a little bit late release there. She's going to be pinched on the right.
You going driver. This looks perfect. Is it going to crest the hill?
Just about
so
2
close.
inches low, but still, I'm just happy to get through the gap and have a chance. This one is, like you said, you do not want to hit early.
Get the gap. Oh, and she does. She gets the high gap.
Kind of lands close to me.
And your shot, if that would have crested the hill, that would have gone another 50 meters or something.
Pretty close, yeah. Henna up next. Lasery. Oh, a little high. Gets a big
she's just
kick.
Not getting the love this round. I mean, she did throw it high, but she gets the worst case scenario kick.
She's on the previous hole's fairway.
Is she playing up the fairway?
She is. She's going to pitch out over into that fairway.
Yeah, so you can actually see 13's pin from 12's tee pad.
Yep.
That's crazy. She's going to play up 12's fairway?
Yep. And this is an OB pond that she's about to throw over. So this takes a lot of commitment. And that was her rasory, I believe. She got well up there. This is crazy. I couldn't even see the basket.
Yeah, the cameraman doing their best job to follow Henna's rip standstill shot.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's running. Obviously, you know, we have two sides of the fairway being played. So he's giving it all his effort, just getting over there to get the shot. Catrina with the H1. This is a bomb still, and this is a fairway driver.
That's such a clean hyzer.
Beautiful, beautiful shot. I feel like Catrina's been working on her hyzer. She's not like a strong hyzer player. At least hasn't been.
And you choose the gap.
Yeah, this was probably the best shot of my round.
It split the tree?
No, it just went just to the right of it.
Oh, I thought it split the tree and you almost drained it. That was amazing. Can we spin that one back, please?
Yeah, that was the highlight of my round.
I can't believe you went through that gap in the birch trees. That was sick, Paige.
Oh, Henna just a tiny bit low, but look at how far up there that shot got.
That's where Henna's standstill got?
Yes.
Oh, that boggles my mind.
And Catrina, this is where her hyzer got with her fairway.
Wow.
This is some really good golf being played, even when we're out of position, great shots just to get us up near the green.
Yeah, just another birdie. I love the feeling of this final round because these girls are leaving it all out on the course. Mm-hmm. They're not playing timid. They're not, Henna had to play up the other fairway completely.
Goes to show you, I'm guaranteeing you she didn't practice that,
No.
So it just goes to show you can do all the preparation you want, but come tournament time, you have to be ready to adapt and to improvise.
All right, and this one hole 14 has been playing as one of the easiest holes on the course. It's a par 3, 112 meters. This hole did get aced during the final round.
Amazing.
I don't know if you heard those gallery cheers, and that is a beautiful, is that the Convict?
It is, yeah. Hyzer flip, trying to flip it over late after that branch.
It was beautiful. You're 5 meters away for your birdie too. This is also a good looking shot.
A little bit low. She's going to be outside the circle, but she has hit a few of those this week. And one on this hole. Evelina's throwing her star strike.
Shot. Wow.
Great shot by Eveliina. She joked that she has a noodle arm. She has to throw distance driver, and we're all throwing fairways.
Oh, and it just sneaks through the tree, and this is going to be
deep.
Also inside the circle, long.
With a fairway driver,
Those
lasery.
Are 4 beautiful shots. If Catrina can hit this, we could be looking at a star frame. Oh, and she's right on the pole. Look at this spin back.
Dead center.
Full commitment.
Oh my God. That's how you want to hit the basket.
Could watch that all day. No. Oh, and it was a good putt. Just a tiny bit right.
Henna, great birdie. And at this point, Henna's just maybe starting to think about playing match play against Kat. We have some hard holes coming up. If she could just tie her on each hole, she could walk off with a second place finish at a major.
Yeah, definitely playing for position. And it's never fun to mess up the star frame.
Yeah.
Great work on hole 14 though. And we are moving on into the final 4 holes of this tournament. Hole 15, par 4, 201 meters. We've seen some of these ladies go for the second landing zone. I see you have your putter in your hand today. Looks like you're going to play this one short.
Yeah, I'm trying to just get some pars. I really would love a birdie, of course. Who wouldn't? But it just hasn't been going my way. So just trying to lay up and take a par, stress free.
Okay, and we've seen Catrina lay this one up, but now it looks like she's got a driver and she's going for it.
Yeah, it does
turn
look
a little bit more. It just needed to turn a little bit more. I think she did cross that second.
I didn't think she did. She kind of came on the front side of that tree, so the spotter gave her a mark on the short side of the creek.
And that's a big difference.
Yeah, it is. Henna also laying up with her jokery. She kind of put this one a little bit wide, but she's safe, and, you know, that's all she's looking for in this one. Eveliina going for it. This is her.
This looks great.
Destroyer. Beautifully thrown. Gets the hyzer.
Get the green. And they're checking.
We're anxiously awaiting. You guys are seeing it with us.
No.
Oh, just a little bit short.
I saw that shot in person, and I thought that she pured it. You're asking for that putter to hyzer. You're very vocal about your shots.
Yes, always.
Always talking to your discs.
I feel like they're my best friends.
Yeah, they've certainly been your best friends for this major event.
Henna with another shot inbounds. Again, this is all she needs. She just needs to play match play at this point. Catrina going OB, so if Henna can get up and down from there, she might even be taking a stroke on Catrina. But
that's a beautiful shot from Catrina from a standstill lie.
Great
Eveliina is going for the pin.
Wow, super aggressive play here. And honestly, at this point, we're checking scores, and we see that Kristen Tatar is 3 under par for the day. And she, at this point, was at 22 over. So she had actually jumped Eveliina on these back 4 holes. So Eveliina must have that in mind. Just needing to get her sidearm up there and hopefully run this putt.
3 under.
Yeah, 3 under for the round going into hole 16.
And that's quite the improvement from her previous 3 rounds. That's a touchy approach that you could see how close that OB is long. That putter, again, has just been doing so much work for you.
Yeah, the classic blend, Marsha. I'm loving that one. Eveliina gives it a little bit of a bid, but not quite enough commitment there, but she does stay safe. And Eveliina will card a bogey, so she's going to move to 24 over. Unsure of what that means at the moment, but again, after this hole, on our walk to the next one, we check scores and see that Kristen actually just had a rough time on hole 16, this bunker hole. She actually ended up taking a 10, but so there's a little sigh of relief, but you know, any one of us could do that on this hole. So
you know, final 3 holes, you've got this major wrapped up, but it's not winning this tournament is not your only goal. You've got other goals in mind. You want to become the first 1,000 rated player, 1,000 rated female, and you want to leave this tournament averaging 1,000.
Yeah, that's a thought in my head for sure. I'm trying to shoot as best as I can.
Yeah.
And also, honestly, I'm trying to think that we're all tied, so that I still am like forced to throw the shot that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's good for future preparation. You know, just to still put myself in a situation where you have to have some stress on the line and you know, execute in those situations.
It shows how advanced of a player you are. Even in the moment, you're able to learn from these situations. Even being up 18 strokes, I still can't believe I'm saying that. You're up 18 strokes and you are still trying to force pressure onto yourself. And you actually took that hyzer a little too straight, and you got your second one inbounds.
Yes.
Catrina opts for the middle gap.
She's been throwing this one really well all week. Just right over the sidewalk is kind of all you want. It never really had a chance of going OB. Great thrown shot. Eveliina going with her Ricky Wysocki destroyer. This one's her most overstable destroyer, so she's knowing that there is a chance she could go OB, but it stays safe.
Oh, just a little short, and those hay bales deny it. This
is a common mistake. You see those, you know, you kind of get a lot of the glide taken away just before those hay bales because it's a little bit of a dip.
And that's a great correction with that stable destroyer. I mean, she's having to throw a driver into this green.
Yeah.
And you are going with the more stable version of that Marshall.
Yeah, this is a different position than I had been in. And it was a different angle at the green that I hadn't been practicing. I kind of overthought that one. OB to the right, having to rethrow this one. Telling it to flip up to flat, but I just put too much hyzer on that one and come up short. At this point,
you're out of Marshalls.
I'm out of Marshalls. Having to improvise.
Yeah.
This is my suspect. This is an overstable mid. So I'm kind of aiming out wide on a hyzer on this one.
And again, that's what makes this so difficult is that you're onto your third option now.
And I don't give it enough height.
Short. That was going to be parts, but again, those hay bales just keep it. Okay, so you are deciding to move this into a better position.
But again, I'm out of Marshalls. that's what I've been playing with.
Right.
And I'm out of my third option even. Catrina lining up a big spike hyzer here.
Oh, and
great
gets it on
shot.
her first attempt. And
amazing.
She's going to be right inside the bullseye for her birdie 3.
Putting the pressure on Henna. She's looking at a 3-4 worst case scenario. Henna needs to land this one on the island.
This is a big shot. And she does it. Oh my
gosh.
That was huge. We can see how, I mean, even our leader here, it's hard to even keep count after a while.
Yeah,
you missed the first one, then you missed 3.
So this is my Moonshine Deputy, my last putter
in my bag. That was so touchy of a shot. It looked like you stuck it.
And at this point, I'm grabbing my putting putter. This is a prime Deputy.
Oh, and you pick up the mini. You know that one's in.
Honestly, if I miss that one, I'm starting to worry.
Like about the event?
No, not quite. Not quite. If the OB... Oh, Henna. That's okay, though. That's okay. Worst case, she's losing 1 stroke here. No, I'm thinking, I'm out of discs.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do. All I have left in my bag is drivers. What do I do?
What happens when you run out of discs?
Can
you go get them?
I think there's an asterisk in the caddy book. Like, if you throw a certain number...
Oh, and that's just that pretty rare right side miss from a 4-meter putt.
So she'll tap in a par as well, and that missed putt from Henna actually doesn't have any negative there. They'll both be carding pars and going into hole 17.
And Catrina knows that one's going to matter down the stretch.
If she could have tapped that in, she would have been only 2 back with 2 holes to go. This one's very difficult. We've both obviously been praising this hole, but if you can't tell for yourself, this thing is very challenging.
And this is just lined with people. You can't see it in this flyover right here, but seriously, guys, it is an amazing feeling to see the crowd. Look, you can see the lead card crowd back there in the distance. Not only that, but we have 500 plus here watching these women. And that just needs to sit.
A little hot, but she got a lot of distance off that tee shot. So actually, that is probably the easiest approach. Unfortunately, though, she will have an OB stroke.
This is beautiful. If that can get down. And you can hear our good buddy Luke Humphreys asking for that one to settle down.
Yeah, that one's almost pin high. She got way down there, but she is OB. She's looking at a circle 3 from about 40 feet.
This is one of the best seats in the house, though. This seat right behind hole 15 and hole 17's tee pad. And look at this shot. You're flipping this defender up again. That's going to get down. That's going to be inside the circle. That was huge again. Is that the same disc that you birdied it with?
Yes, it is.
And after taking a
9.
You took a 9. After taking a 9, you step up to the plate on hole 17 and you commit fully. And you're past the pin looking back. You don't even have the death putt.
Yeah.
That is amazing. A sigh of relief, because you're not just playing the field like we said. You have goals, and also one of those goals is to shoot under par for the tournament.
Yes, definitely.
So you're thinking birdie finish.
I'm thinking I want to get one of them. You know, I haven't got 18 yet, so it would be cool to get 18, but also I'm thinking, you know, hole 17, this is incredible. A lot of the guys don't get this hole, so it's just like,
none of the guys.
A cool feat for me to try to accomplish.
This hole, I don't have the numbers in front of me. Oh, and that was the very top nub. Yeah, I don't have the numbers, but this hole is not birdied a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got 160 people total playing this event, and there's that short right side miss.
Oh, so she's going to take a double bogey after the OB and the miss putt.
So where does that put? Was Catrina safe?
Catrina was OB as well and missed that putt, so things are getting interesting with one hole to play.
Love getting outside and challenging yourself to become better? How about spending time with family and friends, or just marveling at the pure joy of flight? Then you've come to the right place at the right time. Join the PDGA.
All right, shout out to the PDJ. This is the first major of the year. Again, thanks for the coverage and the opportunity to play disc golf at such a high level. This is awesome coming down this hole.
Yeah, not only is this the first major, but we've got another major coming up in just a few weeks.
Yep.
The World Championships.
Yep.
And this is a great way for you to set the tone in your division. Just an incredibly dominant performance from you all week.
Eveliina going with her Star Destroyer here. She's been kind of erroring this one too far right, so it's good to see her land inbounds on the left side. That is where you want to be if you want to potentially go for this green.
Is this felon?
This is a felon, yep.
Playing it wide, knowing that it's going to hook up. That's prime position. Are you still thinking?
Yeah, I want to 3 it. I really
Yeah.
want to 3 it at least once. It's just, you know, it's cool. It's a cool feeling to land one inbounds. It's such a difficult hole. It's the last hole of the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd is at this point, like we said earlier, 3,500 people are out here today. And, you know, I know a lot of them are following the men, but there's also a lot up here on these bleachers just watching hole 18, one of the best holes in disc golf. Catrina, great hyzer. We're all landing in a great spot here to attack if we want. Eveliina's choosing not to, kind of pinching off a lot of the distance.
Oh man, and she was just playing that one safe too.
Yeah.
But it goes to show you how skinny that even the safe shot is. Looks like Catrina is going for this one.
Yeah, she's got nothing to lose. She's got 3 strokes to gain though if she's looking to get second place. So she's going to be aggressive, and honestly, it paid off. She got way up there. Henna, hyzer flip, a little bit nose up. This thing is going to leak left. Ooh, so she's going to be OB and still with about 150 foot approach still. With
And
OB all around the
huge.
green.
This is huge. You're going defender. This looks perfect. Never a chance of going out of bounds. You're gonna have exactly what you were going for. You've got 7 meters left for your birdie 3 and to close out this major.
Eveliina now with her AVR 3.
And that's also a tricky approach.
It
You've
is.
got OB short, which is an absolute worst case scenario to leave it short, but you've got some thick trees long that really don't leave you with any putts. Go.
And that's what she's
it
thinking too. You
does.
know, if she doesn't get that one safe, that could be the difference between second and third. But she gets it inbounds. Catrina needs to run this if she wants to get second. You know,
Yeah, maybe
me
she's counting
personally-
on Henna to miss another short one.
Maybe. You can't count on that, though.
Yeah.
I absolutely would have went for that.
Wow. Amazing way to finish your tournament. I've got the chills after seeing that putt. That is an incredible performance.
Thank you so much.
And Henna is going to close out second place.
Amazing.
I believe that's closing out fourth place
Yes.
for Eveliina.
And Catrina for third. Yeah, awesome to see Henna get the second spot. She is Finland's best player, and what a showing this week, beating Catrina Allen, the current #1 player in the world.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you also beat the current #1 player in the world by 19 strokes. So,
Paige, congratulations! It's a huge victory here this week.
Thank you.
You know, what's your reaction with this margin of victory at this kind of event?
I'm trying not to think about how many strokes or anything like that. Just that my game feels good, and you know, every tournament's a restart. So just knowing that my game feels good going into next week and the week after, and then Worlds. You know, I'm trying not to think about all of the numbers. You know, just how I feel.
Something to think about today. Just the whole atmosphere out here. What's it been like for you? What's the whole experience been like this week out here in Europe?
I mean, every year in Finland, it's incredible like this, but you kind of forget because it's a biannual event. So you just forget, and that feeling just rushes over you, especially standing up on that stage, being over top of them, and there's thousands of people here. So I'm super excited that, you know, we're going to be back for the next 3 years as a PDJ major. And, you know, it's something that you really have to experience. It's really crazy.
Speaking of PDJ majors, Pro Worlds is up next. Obviously, your game is rounding into pretty solid form. What do you think it's going to take for you to get #5?
I think, you know, just keep doing what I'm doing. I feel like it's mine to lose. I do.
Congratulations this week. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
yeah, congratulations are absolutely in order. One of the most dominant performances in recent disc golf history across all divisions. Congratulations, Paige Pierce.
Thank you so much. I'm on cloud 9 right now, and what a place to celebrate it. This is the biggest crowd that we've seen, and it's just very exciting. Thank you guys for watching.